You do the introduction.
Welcome back to the MLG Game On Invitational, 16-player Invitational. Holy crap, we're about to jump into Game 2 of Scarlett versus Minigun. Chad, Big Bones, Monolith Ridge, Colossus donating Jones.
This is the scary thing about Minigun, like I was saying before the game. This is what makes him a fantastic ladder player and an extremely talented player, but at a tournament against an opponent like Scarlett that's willing to adapt to his playstyle, that's willing to study him and counter his playstyle as best as she can, he's going to have a lot of trouble, I feel like. Looks like Rob disconnected from the game, so we're going to go back into the game really quickly. We're going to have to remake. But yeah, like I was saying, Minigun is going to have to adapt somehow, some way, or Scarlett's going to just continue to abuse his weak points.
Really?
I think so. That's what I think.
That's Cass's analysis. Unfortunately, I do not share the same opinion. I think Chad is going to win this easily, 3-1. No chance of Chad being defeated. Chad is an unstoppable monster. And
I think that Chad can win.
Chad will carry the flag.
Tweak a few things.
Possibly.
This is something, again, something that I've told Chad for a long time. He sometimes has one build per matchup, and I don't think that's ideal. Destiny, of course, shares the same philosophy as Chad, so
that's why me and Chad are best friends, and Cats and Chad are cold and distant.
That's probably why, if I had to guess. But yeah, in a tournament, I think you have to be willing to switch it up.
Possibly, even just a little bit.
Even just a little bit, the smallest little things.
Small tweaks, especially with Protoss, can change the world. And kind of like what me and Cats were talking about yesterday, Chad's biggest enemy in a tournament is always himself.
I think so.
The mentality, the mental block.
The mental blocks.
The mental blocks. Did he lose his first match or second match to Major? In the series?
I can't remember. Rob from production?
I think it was game 2.
I think it was game 1.
I thought it was game 1. Because he said I can only met once, remember? On the next game? I can only work once in a series.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, he was able to go down 0-1 against Major, who's a good opponent, and then come back and win that 2-1. So there's no reason why he can't do the same against Scarlett. Although the scary thing is, as we said, I think this is the only build we've seen Chad do PvZ. So it has to be,
Oh god, why are you picking this map?
Well, because it was pre-selected. Why don't they veto the map, though?
Exactly.
Why does Protoss veto
if you're gonna veto one map, veto this map.
Yeah,
like I don't understand. What did they veto instead of this?
Wow.
What did he veto? Rob from production, tell me
do we give him a penalty for that? For swearing on stream like that?
Wow.
Yeah, unreal.
Pause the game.
No.
Okay, let's not pause the game. That would be very unprofessional.
Exactly. I almost did, though.
Yeah, I almost.
What is that? A 1-point foul or a 2-point foul? They have like the 2-flag system in football, right? The red flags and the yellow flags.
We actually have a foul system at MLG, at the MLG tournament.
That's true, that we haven't published, so it's completely at our discretion, which is the best kind of foul system, I think.
No, I think it is in the rules though for the players. I think if you get 2 or 3 fouls.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, look, today I learned something.
Indeed.
Top left corner, we have Scarlett.
Are we gonna see a 14 gas?
Repping Acer Esports. And no,
No
we're not.
14 gas, just
And in the bottom right, we have Chad, Big Bones Jones, repping Team Root.
Root Gaming.
Root Gaming.
Root Gaming.
Oh, I really don't like this play from Scarlett.
What's the problem, officer?
I don't like her just playing a standard match. I think 14-14 is the clear winner here.
14-14 is definitely a great way to
10 lanes, 8 to 10 lanes.
Chad being very smart about this, though.
Yep.
I gotta point out. He's scouting with a probe pretty early on after the gateway. And he's gonna go right straight into Scarlett's base and scout that there's no gas. I know he's gonna feel a lot more comfortable to do whatever he wants to do.
Definitely.
So we could probably expect a Nexus here shortly after.
We are. This is and I'm not sure how true this is. I know that you said that Chad prefers one build per matchup, so it's possible that we might be seeing Chad playing a little bit outside of his comfort zone if he really planned on that Nexus first every game into triple star game.
Well, no. I think in terms of unit composition that's true, but he can go Nexus first or Gateway first.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, I know for a fact he's had plenty of practice doing both. But I mean, being in a tournament against arguably one of the best foreigners in the world.
Yeah.
And then having to be forced into kind of a gateway first opener when you wanted to do Nexus first. I don't know what kind of mental effect that would have on Chad. So hopefully, not much of one.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Because Chad is clearly the fan favorite here.
I wouldn't say that.
Chad's my favorite. Chad's a favorite in my heart.
Okay, sure. That's fair enough to say.
I love Chad.
I love Chad too.
If I see him lose, I'm probably going to be heartbroken. We might have to bring someone down to cast in my stead.
Yeah.
Because I comfort and console Chad.
That's true.
Already taking home $500 though. Anybody at this stage is guaranteed at least $500. So.
Yeah, you gotta be happy with himself.
Yeah, 1 month's rent in North Carolina.
And that wasn't probably at least a 4 or 5 months rent in North Carolina.
Oh, this probe is kind of tucked away in the map. Doesn't necessarily mean it will be a 2-base all-in, but it could be. He's setting himself up to be able to put down those pylons.
Yeah, most definitely. This is pretty standard so far for both players. Nothing too crazy going on. Chad Jones is on 2 gas at his main. 2 links are going to cross the map, are going to scout Chad and choose what Scarlett wants to do in response.
Ooh, are they going to scout?
Very late gases, by the way, for Scarlett. It's a very gasless opener.
Definitely.
Gases at 34, not 30.
A gasless 2-base opener.
Yep.
Which is interesting. I don't think we've seen Scarlett do anything like that. The 2 bases are not characteristics of Scarlett, and usually, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because you are...
Better than you.
Yeah. Usually, if you're going to do a 2-base opener, the gases would come a little bit sooner, around that 34 mark, rather than later.
No, I think this is the standard for like two base.
You think so?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take the gas a little bit earlier?
I mean, if you could take one gas a little bit earlier to get link speed, perhaps. Okay. But if you're going to take both gases, then I think this is the standard pretty much in every matchup.
Okay. I didn't see when exactly went down. What's the play?
34.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. That's exactly... Okay.
And we're probably gonna see a next expansion by Scarlett. Twilight Council going for Minigun.
Sure.
Interesting. Do you think we're gonna see Blink DTs charge?
I don't know. He still has that probe hidden. Oh, and he is putting down the pylon. So.
Uh-oh.
And the dark shrine. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Chad.
Monolith Bridge.
Chad hidden in shadows. Jones.
Oh wow, I like that one.
Chad covert ops.
The pylons have not been scouted or spotted at all.
Nope.
A long ways away the dark shrine is.
Definitely.
And Scarlett already making a spore crawler actually blindly somewhere. We can spot that spore crawler. Rob from production, that would be good to see.
Going right up front.
Yep. And
do have some pressure coming in.
Yep. The tell for Scarlett here to drop that spore crawler is probably the Stalker first and not the Sentry.
Yeah, and then Stalkers and 3 Zealots.
Yeah,
I mean, I would be thinking right now, like, where's all of your gas?
Yeah, where's your gas, bro?
A little bit scary for Chad to be out here on this creep. He is probably going to be forced to recall back. I don't think he's going to be able to take this out.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so. Definitely not. Not even close.
Not even close?
Not even close.
Fair enough.
Tons of Lings are going to be on the field now.
Yeah, by applying this pressure, however, he is keeping Scarlett from perhaps making other units, making, you know, spore crawlers and things like that. And Chad already warping those DTs, knowing that there's no spore crawler at the third.
At the
so
third.
That third is going to be cancelled, I think.
Maybe, hopefully. As long as he doesn't try to walk both of them into the main, which I don't think he will.
No, he will not.
Good job.
Yep.
A couple transfuses available here for Scarlett. Photon overcharge is forced from Chad. That mothership core is completely out of energy. This third is definitely not going to be cancelled, but actually destroyed, which is better for Chad.
Yeah. And Chad doing the proper thing here, I think. Not going into the main, not going for the
greedy play.
Yeah, the greedy play. Taking a small advantage instead of trying to end the game right there.
Yep. And then leaving these really annoying Dark Templar at the 4th.
Yeah, that's a great play by Chad. Obviously, we know that there was spores there. If we didn't know that, then we would probably be like, why isn't he going inside? Well, this is why, because, you know, he would rather take the sure 100% guaranteed advantage. He also scouts with Hallucinated Phoenix and spots the spore crawlers. So I'm not even going to try. I dig it. Manifestation pit on the way for Scarlett, as well as 1/1 upgrades almost finished for her Lings. And this is indicative of a quick hive into potentially Ultralisks. This is going to be a really powerful build on this map because of how open it is.
Yep.
Links rounds, Ultras are going to have so much surface area to do whatever they want.
Scarlett does have that Link queued up to run around looking for pylons. She does find the pylon for Chad up there. Chad going a little bit late into this on 2 bases still.
Yeah. He did manage to delay Scarlett's third, though.
Yeah,
so
but I mean,
on this DTs, poor DTs.
unfortunately, they will fall here, taking out 4 links with him. But I mean, this is a really late third for Chad. If I was Scarlett here, I would be worried of some kind of, well, maybe not worried, but I would be expecting an all-in.
Yeah. Also, something important to note, I suppose, is that this number of links is usually designed to deny that third. Once you hit 1-1, it becomes really hard for the Protoss player to, you know, to go up against those links. But Chad doing very well in his upgrades himself. He's a +1 attack, I believe, and getting +2.
Yep.
So that's not too bad. And yeah, moving out with a lot of Zealots. Zealots are obviously great against links. They're good against infestors. Charge is
Especially once
fantastic.
he gets charge. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got Archons coming too. So this actually
I love this.
might be a timing attack from Chad.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Chad identifies that this is definitely the link into Ultra play.
Yep. And
he's
Chad
going for a
just
very
going
strong-
for it.
Yeah, he's
Marches
definitely just
across the
going for it.
creep. No proxy pylon though. That's probably the thing that I am really uncomfortable with.
Well, he has a
the Warp Prism.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even need one because the Warp Prism is able to warp in
Exactly.
units.
He has to be careful and protect this Archons, however.
Yeah, he's letting him get surrounded by links. The Archon's not targeting what they need to.
Yeah, not really.
Oh,
Great
no.
transitions by Scarlett, and yeah, that was. Whoa, no. Choke.
Oh no, Chad.
That was a little bit choky, wasn't it? He could have just gone for the third
Yeah,
again.
he could have taken the third and taken his
Very
own
easily.
third. Scarlett just
He
invested
could
a
have
ton of
focused.
resources
Yeah,
in
he could have
spines.
focused the links a lot
Could have
better.
backed up, yeah.
Backed up, protect the Archons. Not the best control there by Chad, unfortunately. Not very characteristic of him. And again, I think he has a mental block a little bit against Scarlett. But that was, I think that was the right idea.
Yeah, it was a great idea. I think that he could have easily denied the third. That's a given, right? Denied
Yeah,
the third,
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. No doubt about that.
And then from there, maybe macro. His upgrades are okay. He's got 2 upgrades, and his
He
army
could have,
that he's
he could have
building-
added. He could have added a couple robos, start planking immortals.
Maybe, yeah, or even Templar Archives.
Sure.
And
Didn't he have a Templar Archives?
No, I think he made the Archons out of Dark Templar.
Oh, okay.
And then just did Storm Charge of that Archon, which is a legitimate late game Zerg army.
Yep.
Oh man, Chad can pull this back. I believe in Chad.
I believe.
Maybe.
It's gonna be tough though.
Stay tuned. We'll be back in 90 seconds. We'll hop into Game 3 of Scarlett versus Chad Big Bones Jones, a.k.a. Minigun.